Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. So I hope everything is well from your side. And I am going to start very important topic. Few of the students have sent their work, but I couldn't check for all. I will be checking shortly and I can update anything. Okay. So Chirag has sent, Sudeep has sent, Prashant has sent, SS has sent, Sai Reddy has sent. Okay. So, but many students are there. Still few of the students are pending. So, guys, don't escape. Okay. When you will practice something, you will gain some confidence. You will get some query also. You can ask those query. So, I'm checking off G1 and it is something is there, not bad, but it is not like biodata. Okay. So, try to make like biodata. So you may have seen some biodata. If not, I will send you some biodata taking from net. Okay. So taking from net, because for designing only these two things is there. You are going to, you don't say that, sir, I will study Python, then I will make. We don't require dynamic. We require a static. Okay.
Yes, sir.
We require a static. So try to improve the problem. So you may Google some resume, sample resume, and then you try to make that design. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to start classes on the JavaScript, and JavaScript is very, very important. Okay. So still guys are joining and coming and going. So who are not coming, that's fine. Let us start now. So I am going to share my screen and talk about this. So why JavaScript? How many of you are aware of JavaScript and know JavaScript? Have a study JavaScript? How many of you guys can tell me in chat? Everybody know JavaScript? I hope everybody had it in syllabus, JavaScript. So JavaScript is a scripting language. Fine. So it is a client side scripting language. So now one point came, what is the meaning of client side? See, you are executing, you design something and you are running in the local server. Fine. So local server, you are not sending anything to the server. Correct? You are not sending anything to the server. So what we can send to the server? Suppose we have some inquiry form, then we will send to the server. We will send to the server and server will respond. It will send to the database or send or store somewhere. So here in your program, all thing is going to be the client. Now, before sending to server, sometime validation is required. Sometimes some pop-up is required. Sometimes something automatic is required. Those are referred as client. So client side, JavaScript is a client side scripting language. You can understand as of now. Second thing is JavaScript is a programming language. It have all the programming capability. Till at whatever we study, HTML or CSS, we never written any if loop, for loop, while loop, or control statement, if and else, or array, or many things. So those were HTML was a markup language. CSS came to modify, beautify this. So what is the role of JavaScript? Why we are studying JavaScript in web design, that we have to understand. So using the PPT, we are going to clear your all the dot where we will be using JavaScript. Fine. So let us start the class of JavaScript. So JavaScript is a highly used language with the web. It is used with almost many programming languages. It is not only used with the Python. It is used with PHP. It is used with Java. It is used with ASP.NET or many programming language. It have a way it can go and embed. It can go and embedded in the HTML program. So I hope you are able to see my screen, guy. Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So introduction to JavaScript. So let's understand. So JavaScript is a programming language designed for web pages. You understand very clearly. It is not going to do independently anything, or it can do. It can do, but it is used with the web pages, because you are going to design web pages, so you will be using JavaScript with those web pages. Now question is how to use, where to use. What I am going to answer it a step by step. So JavaScript is the most popular scripting language on the internet. You understand this word? This is 100% true. JavaScript is the most popular scripting language on the internet and work in all major browsers such as Internet Explorer, Firefox, Chrome, Opera, and Safari. And if you know any other Internet Explorer has come, and if it doesn't work, let tell me, I will check. Okay. But what are the major browser it worked with that? So why it worked with that and what is important, that also I am going to explain you. Fine. So JavaScript was designed to add interactivity to HTML pages. So one of the job of JavaScript guy to design the interactivity of HTML pages. By telling this word, you may be not understanding, sir, what is the meaning. It will make the HTML pages, what you learn to design, more interactive. So how, sir? Questions should come at every point and we will have answer. And even you can keep this question in your mind, keep somewhere noted, and you can ask when I say, do you have any questions? So JavaScript is a scripting language. Already I told it is a client-side scripting language. So a scripting language is a lightweight programming language. It is a lightweight programming language and it is a very compatible programming language which go with any web technology. Okay. You use React. React is nothing but a JavaScript library. So if you are good today, if you are good in right now in JavaScript, tomorrow you can migrate yourself very efficiently to React.js, because one thing HTML is going to come. So HTML, you know, CSS is going to come, that no, and most thing is JavaScript, and JavaScript also you are studying. Fine. So right now we are not talking about React. Just I told you that React.js is also a library of JavaScript. So JavaScript is usually embedded directly into HTML pages. Now I ask you that you will think that where I will write JavaScript, where JavaScript will come in the web design. So answer is JavaScript is usually embedded directly into the HTML pages. JavaScript is usually directly embedded directly into HTML pages. So what pages you are designing till it HTML and CSS, inside that I am going to write JavaScript also. Fine. So JavaScript is a interpreted language. Already I cleared this word, interpreted and compile. Means compilation happen line by line. That is interpretation. Means that a script execute without preliminary compilation. It will not check completely whether any error is there. It will start executing line by line. Fine. Everyone can use JavaScript without. So just understand, everybody can use JavaScript. Fine. So why use JavaScript? Again, question come. This question came to many a student mind. Why he should use JavaScript? It's very real. When we study something, we should know why we study, where we are going to use, what is the use of this language in my career. Fine. So JavaScript enhances the web pages with a dynamic and interactive feature. A script run in client software. It is going to run any web pages you are going to design locally, and first you are going to run it locally. So that time client JavaScript will work fine. Without before sending to the server, it can alert many things. Okay. So that's why it is known as client software, client side software also you can say. JavaScript is the most popular programming language in this world, and that make it programmers great choice. Everybody want to learn JavaScript because wherever they are doing the programming, they come to know that they require JavaScript. JavaScript is everywhere. It comes installed on every modern web browser. And so to learn JavaScript, you really do not need any special environment setup. Fine. So one more good thing is there, guy. I am taking your class. This is today is I think 6th class or 7th class. Till it I not install any software. Now question comes, do we require any software for JavaScript? Answer is no. We don't require anything for the JavaScript also. Your browser itself is a software. That's why in the start we were talking that the JavaScript is supported by most of the browsers. So browser itself, so not one browser, all the browser are the software. JavaScript is going to be interpreted by the browser. Browser have the capability to interpret it because the program what you write and the output what you get are going to be different. So it is getting interpreted. Some software is instructing JavaScript to do based on the command. Fine. So JavaScript, you really do not need any special environment setup. So you install Java, you require to set up environment variable in your system. You install React, you install Python. Environment variable is required, but here we don't require any environment variable. Fine. Due to the high demand, there is a ton of jobs, growth, and high pay for those who know JavaScript. So note down this point. Due to the high demand, there is a ton of job and growth and high pay for those who know JavaScript. Fine, guy? So it depends on you. You want to learn it well or you don't want to learn it well. But I said JavaScript is highly demanded in market. If you have good knowledge, if you know HTML, you know CSS, you will get job. But if you know JavaScript, you are going to be paid very high. Fine. So let's move further. See, HTML coder are normally not programmer because they don't use any programming logic, any decision logic. Okay, only they think of the design, good design, good design. JavaScript is a scripting language with a very simple syntax. Syntax you will find very easy. Once I start, sir, I know everything. Now I have studied such programming language, if, else, loop, array, everything I know. It will looks like C++. It make it possible for almost anyone to put a small snippet of code into their HTML page. Fine. So JavaScript can put dynamic text into your HTML pages. See what JavaScript can do. JavaScript can put some dynamic text into a HTML page. For example, you can write a JavaScript statement like this. So we'll see that. Okay, we'll see how to write. See, client-side validation. One day I was guiding you to do some validation using the HTML, but what you was seeing that validation was not working immediate. Validation was working when we used to click on submit button. Validation was working only when I used to click on the submit button. But you may judge yourself that is not right. As soon as we type something, and if we are typing something wrong, see, when it work with submit button, what's happened? Everything get clear. Everything get clear, and then we have to retype. But if it work immediately after leaving the field, or as soon as we type, okay, as soon as we type, then we can know and correct itself, and then we can go further. So that will help our time. Fine. So this is really important to verify any user input before submitting it to the server. And JavaScript play an important role in validating those input front end itself. Once you submit, value are going to the server, and then it is coming from the server that name is required and password is required. That is not good because it takes server time. Server is so important. Somebody asks, sir, what is important? I am also busy, no, sir. See, I am not able to attend the class. So you may be busy guy, but try to understand how server is so important. Imagine every minute 1,000 people will be connecting, and they will be requesting some output from the server. Those output have to come to the server. Everything is not in the front end what he see immediately. Okay, so that you can understand. Server is very much important. Manipulating HTML pages. JavaScript help in manipulating HTML pages on the fly. Okay, JavaScript help in manipulating HTML pages on the fly. This helps in adding and deleting any HTML tag very easily using JavaScript and modify your HTML. Fine. So user notification. You go to many website and you see some pop-up come to fill some information, or you get some notification that something is starting on so and so date, or suddenly you are browsing and something get pop-up. So these pop-up can be called using JavaScript on different actions. So you have to understand, guys, what are the actions web pages have. You click a mouse, so this is a action. You refresh, this is a action. You do right click, this is a action. So on any of the action, we can call it automatically. Sometime we can put on some timer. 20 minutes, if anybody is there, if anybody is in my page, 10 minutes, let's show them. Okay, you open some web pages, you are reading so many things there. They can understand that this person is interested here. So suddenly one pop-up will come, please fill the detail, I will come. You are looking something, please fill the detail, I will come up with your solution. Like that pop-up can come. So backend data loading, JavaScript provide Ajax library. JavaScript provide Ajax library. Now you will say, sir, what is Ajax? So Ajax is also some external tool which help in the web designing. Fine. So which help in loading backend data while you are doing some other processing. This really give an amazing experience to your website visitors. Presentation. JavaScript also provide the facility of creating presentation which gives a website look and feel. JavaScript provide real JS and base spoke JS library to build web-based slide presentation. Okay, so many things can do, but you also have to do something, and you may be getting bored, sir. This is just history. I not came to study history. So now shortly I am going to show you the real world Java script. Fine. So let's have look on JavaScript first with the presentation, and then program execution will happen. I think you people like more on the program execution part. So shortly we'll go. So a script can go in the body. So how, where we are going to write JavaScript? We are going to write JavaScript in the header section of HTML page. But it says that a script can go in the body also. Okay. A script can go in the body also. A script to be executed when the page load go in the body section. Every HTML body load section is there. So we can write one JavaScript, and when program execute, JavaScript will also execute. Fine. A script can also go in the head section. So a script to be executed when they are called or when an event is triggered. Go in the head section. If you place a script in the head section, you will ensure that a script is loaded before anyone uses it. Fine. So a script can also be a external. So how the CSS was internal and external, JavaScript will be also internal and external. So one you can say embedded again, because one will be embedded with the HTML program and second will be external, and it will come here, will do the work and go. So HTML have the capability to call the external JavaScript also. Fine. So I hope that till it you understood. So here some of the list of the work is there. So what JavaScript can do? JavaScript task can replace server-side scripting. JavaScript enable shopping cart. So sir, I am doing too much frequently shopping cart. So in that shopping cart, so many things will be saved in the JavaScript during it get completed. Form validation will be done by JavaScript. Payment gateway will be called by JavaScript. Calculation will be done by JavaScript. So you did HTML program. Did you made any calculator, guy? HTML cannot make any calculator because HTML is not a programming language, but the design of the calculator will come from HTML. The design of calculator will come from HTML. Some text effects, some image swiping, mapping, clock, mode, these all can be done using JavaScript. Fine. So manipulating HTML pages, user notification, backend and data loading, presentation, these all can be done using JavaScript. So as of now, you understand where you can use JavaScript. Fine. One day sure we are going to learn how to use JavaScript. But first we have to know why to learn JavaScript, where to use JavaScript. Fine. So unlike HTML, JavaScript is going to be case sensitive. Means capital and a small will be considered separately. Capital and a small will be considered separately. If you declare one variable in capital and while calling you use a small, so either it is going to give you error or it is going to lose the value. Fine. So HTML tag in the web pages. Dot syntax is used to combine terms. Dot syntax is used to combine terms. So document dot write. Fine, guy. So what is this document? The program what you are going to write, that is a document, that is a object, and that object is going to have inbuilt method. See, guy, document is going to have inbuilt method. Now we are going to execute this program in the browser, and browser is the compiler or interpreter of this JavaScript. So inbuilt these methods are defined. The browser know the definition of this method. If somebody is calling document.write, so what they should do? So document.write is nothing but, guy, it's a print. Write, somebody say write, you will write. So same way here we instruct, then it is going to write. It is going to display there in the output. Fine. So certain character and term are reserved. It's a programming language. So like C and C++, it also has some keyword what we shouldn't be using during the program, in the program. we will be not using those keyword reserved word in the variable name or program name or function name, because if you use by compiler, by the browser, it is going to be considered something different. Fine. So how is the syntax of JavaScript in HTML? So inside the HTML program, if you want to call JavaScript, you have to use one tag. That tag is a script tag, and a script tag have to be closed. And inside whatever code you are going to write, those code are JavaScript. Fine, guy? I hope you understood. So here is one simple program. So now you have to decide whether it's a HTML program or it is a JavaScript program. Fine. So it is a HTML program, guy. You are going to save this as HTML. But inside JavaScript has been called. Moreover, HTML is not going to give here any output. JavaScript is going to give output. So a script type is equal to text JavaScript. This is the popular syntax. For programmer also, it will get clear that this is JavaScript. But you don't want to write, you can just use a script and a script. But always writing this way, compiler and for the programmer, for both, it is good to understand easily where is the JavaScript used. Fine. When you preview it in the browser, it should display hello world. So you are sure, guy, it is going to display hello world? So if not sure, I am going to execute this first program, okay, and then we'll come back. Fine. So let us start. So this is which slider? Slider number. Yes. So this is 10 slider and we have 38 slider. So we will come back, but before I am going to execute one program. So where we will be executing program, guy? Here I am going to use Notepad++. Okay. Let's use one Notepad++. Or we can use Visual Studio Code only. So I hope everyone are understanding what I am saying about this JavaScript. And my screen is shared to you. My voice is audible. You all are getting my voice. There is no disturbance. So all are attentive. So that's great. That's good. So here, whatever thing is there, I'm going to remove this. Or I'm going to use one file, new file, new file. So this is a so here I'm going to write one HTML program. Fine. I'm going to write, this is a text file. This is the problem. So let's open the folder. Let's open the folder now. I am today in JS, JavaScript program. So nothing is there. Oh, so I came to open the folder. Don't save. New file. So let one write HTML program. Let's save as first do. Okay. So this is a basic syntax of HTML. JavaScript. This is the body section. Here I am going to write some JavaScript. So even you can do like this. Document dot write. Hello everyone. Learning easy. Fine. So this line guy is going to be terminated by semicolon, but it is not necessary. You can give semicolon or you cannot give. Both way it is going to work. Save this program.
Sir, after hello everyone, there is something.
Oh, fine. So let's run this. So I start debugging. So hello everyone, learning JS is easy. So this came from HTML or this came from JavaScript function using which one, from which one it came?
Sir, we are using HTML only, but inside we have JavaScript.
Yeah, so inside we have JavaScript. So this we can write in a script. Fine, save this. My program is executing. See, now some error is there. So what is the error? Java.
Sir, JavaScript set is there. I think it's only JavaScript.
Yes, right. I made it capital. That also will see capital will work or no. It's not working. See, Java is so case sensitive. Save this. A script language or script tag will not give a script tag. A script tag hello everyone, learning JS is easy. So we are getting the desired output from the JavaScript. Fine. So here guy, very interesting, this JavaScript is getting used inside the HTML. Now my question is, can we use HTML inside JavaScript? Can we use HTML inside JavaScript guy? Can we write here anything of HTML inside this, right? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we can give h1 tag here. Okay. So here you have to understand how this happens, sir. Because this output is going to be sent by JavaScript, but who is displaying? Browser is displaying, and you know browser no HTML tag. So many times we put some tags and pass the data in the database, and when it go for display, it work as per the HTML tags. See here, it became bold. So also I want to display this in center. Also we want to display in center. And this time, guy, I don't want to put this here inside. See, I am exactly in the HTML program, correct? I am in HTML program. So here, and suppose this complete program we put in between the, if we put in between this HTML, what is going to happen? Now you see, this is there. Fine. So, hello everyone, learning JS is easy. Now it is the output is going to come, so we can format. So JavaScript and HTML are helping to each other. JavaScript can be called in HTML, and HTML go inside the JavaScript to get the output formatted. Because the output just coming doesn't matter. The output should be formatted, correct? So this was a small program, but interesting program. You've seen that when we can write JavaScript, where we can embed JavaScript. Fine. So here our JavaScript is inside the body section. In some program, we will show that how we can write this in the script section or head section. Fine. So head section, guy, it cannot see. Suppose right now I take from head section, output cannot come. Head section output is coming because inside JavaScript is there. Fine. So let's see one more program. If before going to the PPT, if we can understand, we'll see. So here is one basic program. Here is one basic program. So what is this basic program? What is this coming? Here, this is a HTML program. Nothing is written in the header section except the title. So here we declare as, yeah, this is also syntax. I don't know, something was wrong. It's not only type. A script language JavaScript, and here type is equal to text in JavaScript. But that is better. A script type, or very simple is also better. A script in a script you can conclude. Fine. So now, guy, here function is there. If I am guiding you, telling you something about function, you will get confusing. Sir, function why came in JavaScript? Function I study in C and C++. So if you have some knowledge of function, you can understand this also, but we'll explain you later. Fine. So here is one simple program. This program you can understand. Here is one very simple program. This program you can understand. So a script type is equal to text JavaScript, means we started the JavaScript. Here variable we can declare. In JavaScript we can declare variable. So how we can declare variable? So you know how to declare variable in C. So anybody know how to declare variable in C, guy? How you declare? Any variable in C, how you will declare? Anyone? What is the syntax to declare the variable in C? Fine. So now I'm talking just about the JavaScript. In JavaScript, variable will be declared by a keyword where. In JavaScript, variable can be declared by a keyword where, then the variable name. So A is name, so it is just true. And we also passing the value. So one line of code, so many students may get confused. So here, who is there can explain what is happening here. So I can call someone. So who is available? Akshay. So Akshay is ready. Can talk, Akshay. Unmute. So is Akshay is available? Akshay is available right now. Are you listening, Akshay? So I will be calling Jeevan.
Yes, sir.
So can you just explain what is happening here? Very small thing is there.
Sir,
So
I don't know correctly, but I will definitely explain.
yeah, please.
Sir, they have written here as variable A is equal to true, variable B is equal to false. As you can see in Nextgen document.write the output of A and B, what the result will get, it will say whether it's true or false. If it,
No,
I think
I'm
so,
not
it's like that.
asking. I'm not asking about the complete program. Just you interpret one line where A is equal to true. What is the meaning? Why this keyword where is used? What is A here?
Sir, A is the A and B are the values what we give.
Uh-huh. No,
I have
See,
no idea. I don't know
okay,
correctly, sir,
fine.
but I'm saying.
See, I was talking about in JavaScript. If you go, I was also asking this question: how you declare variable in C or C++? You have idea? Have you studied? Or Java have you studied? How you declare variable? No idea. So in any programming language, we require variable, and you know what is variable? Variable hold value. Variable hold value. Okay. So how to declare variable in JavaScript? You have to declare the variable using a keyword where. Okay. Using keyword where. So it can take any value, not only true. A is a variable, number. We can put 10. It is a different thing that in this program I have different logic, but we can pass 10. See, you may be knowing that int, dim ABC as integer. We declare sometime variable like this. So ABC is the name and this is a data type. So I'm talking about different programming language. Here in JavaScript, you can declare any variable by using keyword where, and then you give the name of the variable. So name can be given. There are variable naming convention will be also followed. So, but in short, we given A, and the value, variable declaration and value assignment be declared when A as integer. So A got declared. Then what we do? A is equal to 10. So value is assigned. Here in JavaScript, data type declaration is not required. Just you required to declare a variable by keyword A. So what type of this variable is going to happen? This depends on the what type of value is assigned. See now 10 is assigned, so it is of type integer. But in previous case, true, it was true. So it is Boolean type. Fine. Now I will proceed because it take a lot of time. So these two variables are declared and third variable is there. Third variable, see here, its name is bit informative, line break. So like that, its name also we can make it informative. So in this we have assigned some HTML tags. The value assigned to variable is a HTML tag. So BR tag. So what this BR tag is doing, guy, anybody have idea? This will give a line break, because after any line of execution be required to go in new line. So JavaScript is not going to do, because this program is written inside HTML. So we are calling BR, but in place of typing there BR, we are calling some variable through the JavaScript, and inside the JavaScript it will come the HTML tag, and you know inside JavaScript HTML tags works, so it will give the line break. Fine. So document.write, the output of A and B is equal to. So first it is going to come in the first line. There is a no BR tag, so the next line is also going to come in the first line. So result is equal to A and B, Ram and Syam. A, all students. Suppose class I restrict that all students have to be present, and then I will take. So A and B and C and D. So and condition, both have to be there. If both is there, true. A and B, and it's not writing true and false, it means it is going to check for the true. But A is true, B is false, so A and B are not true. So A and B are going to false. So document.write, so result is going to come false, and then line break is coming. Second is A or B. So these are operators. These are operators. You know operators in programming language. Who is operator? Some student says, sir, I am operator. So what it means operator? You will operate the class, you will operate the college, you will operate the exam. So here this operator operate the program, give the output. So in our what's happen guy, either any, if A is present, exam will be conducted, B is present, exam will be conducted. If both is also present, exam will be conducted. But here if I say A and B, means if anyone is absent, exam will be not conducted. That is the value. You may have a study operators in C or C++ or in Java. This is here, it is not going to be different. So you all have to tell guy, you all have really a study C++, correct? So you may be having some knowledge of operators. So document.write result. So here result is going to come true. A and B not. So this is something Boolean algebra also concept. This output is also based on the Boolean algebra concept. So you have a study mathematics. If both is not there, so already A and B output was coming false. And when we say not operator, this is a not operator. Fine, guy? So are you understanding, or I should go to the PPT and guide more? I shown you how to execute a JavaScript program. Fine. So something more I can guide you and then come to the program. Like this program, before this program, there will be some discussion related to operators. Fine. So can you tell me what I should do? So are you getting, guy? All these students are getting JavaScript?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I will go to the PPT and will explain again, and then we'll come back to the program. Correct? So I think you are finding bit difficulty here. But I was talking about operator, and you may be having, I expect, some knowledge you may be having about operators. And this will be not like, sir, I am not CS. I hope all the branches having C++, correct? All the branches, all the students who have joined here have a study at least C++. So you may have got some glimpse of programming language. So when you seen this program, what is my responsibility? To execute this program, okay, and see the output. Fine. So a script is going to come. After the script, nothing will be there. It will be body and HTML, because these all we are writing inside the HTML. So let have some time break, 1 minute, so you people can talk, because you are silent, you may be getting bored. Correct? So I'm going to execute this program. I'm going to close this program. And this program I'm going to execute, run this program, start debugging using Chrome. I hope I will get the output. Yes. So first output is false. A and B is false. So why it is false? Anyone have difficulty in the understanding? So guy, it is a Boolean algebra. A and B will come true when both, see friendship, when will come true, guy? Both will be in the coordination. If only one is doing and another is not doing, then friendship will become false. So A or B, anyone do, condition is anyone spend money when they go out, then it will be true. So note operator A and B. So note of A and B. So the output of A and B is false. So note of that will be true. So this output here we use operator and logic work of the Boolean algebra. Fine. So you seen the output. So now I am going to start again PPT.
Sir, if both of
Yeah, tell me, please.
if both of them execute the condition, then it will be true, you're telling.
Yeah. That's how Boolean algebra. You tell me, have you studied the Boolean algebra, digital electronics? Yes or no? Digital electronics, have you studied?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
we have
sir, we
studied.
did.
Yeah.
We have
So
studied.
some of the logic.
Operators, sir.
Yeah. So in AND case, you understand practically two friends. One go and always spend money, another doesn't spend. So what will happen? Friendship will become false one day or break. Okay. If both condition is anyone can do, then it will be true. So, or you can understand somewhere you are sick. When class is happening, guy, you are present and I am present, correct? Then class will happen. If only one is present, class will happen? No. So see, or is applied somewhere. So many student is there in the class. So A or B or C or few are present, class will happen. Yes. But I am coming in this way that I am in with and condition. If A understand as students and B understand me, if both is there, then class will happen. If no student is there, for whom I will take class. If a student is there, I am not there, how class will happen? So somewhere it is a and condition. But here, suppose a student is there, A and B both are student, and you can understand C, D, E, F. So few are not there also, then class is going to happen. And here, note operator is like that. So if result is true, the note, if you do note of that, then it is going to false. If it is false, note of that, it is going to become true. Fine. So we require to guide more guy on the concept wise, and then we'll come to the program, and we'll send you today program JavaScript. I think you are finding bit difficulty here, correct? So let us start. So where is my PowerPoint? So I came here. We were in the 10 slide number 10. So whenever you start, it go on the first. So this program you understood, you don't have any question here. Come to the next and more explanation. So we'll not explain, already explained. Line number 4. Document dot write hello world. So write is a method or write is a inbuilt function, you can say, or it is like a print method. Inside whatever you are going to write, it is going to display on the screen. Fine. So tell the page to write the word hello world on your web page. To write text in JavaScript, you need to put it in between the quotes and the parenthesis. To write, to get the output, you require to write the desired output inside the double quotes and parenthesis. Fine. You have to remember. The code also states it is a document.write command. It is a command. This is a standard JavaScript command for writing output to a page. Each line by line is explained. By entering the document.write command between a script and a script tag, the browser will recognize it as a JavaScript command and execute the code line. Try to understand. This script be written inside a HTML program. So when browser is compiling the HTML, they have to know something, suddenly a script came. So when a script came, browser will know that this is a JavaScript, and JavaScript command have different kind of output and HTML have different, correct? So compiler have to understand this is a JavaScript, and exactly based on JavaScript, they will give the output. Fine. As I mentioned, for this example, browser will write hello world on the page, already be seen. Fine. So now lesson 2, what can JavaScript do? So JavaScript can give some output on the web pages that we seen, guy, correct? JavaScript, we can send some output from a HTML program. We can call JavaScript inside HTML program. This thing we've seen. So let's see further. JavaScript can react to events. Now this many students don't understand what is events, sir. Anybody, what is events? What is there? What comes in your mind when I talk about events? Anyone, please? Don't sleep. Is anyone sleeping today? No, no. So what do you mean by event, guy? So make the class interactive. So what do you understand event, and especially during this web execution, what do you understand events? What is events, guy, here? Jivan? Jivan can only talk.
Sir, I have forgotten that concept, seriously.
Okay.
It was in 4th sem, actually.
So anyone else want to tell? You can unmute yourself and tell me. Anyone interested today? One girl used to talk. What is her name? Can tell me something about event. Event definition will
Sir,
be written. You can
even
read,
I don't have idea regarding events.
but you can
Like,
read my PPT. You read and give me idea.
It was actually an
yeah,
object-oriented
sure.
concept, actually.
Even I don't, maybe talk like,
See, event means it is not college event. Mouse click is referred as a event. You go and click mouse click in the screen, na? So this is a event, and on this event something happen inside the HTML program, and JavaScript can be called. Double click, mouse double click, you know, na?
Yes,
When
sir. Now,
you
now I remembered. Yeah.
okay, so right click you do, enter button, submit button. So these become as a event. And good thing is there JavaScript can be called automatically based on this event, and this can do something interactive. See, HTML is a static, complete a static. It will give you only design. So JavaScript can be set to execute. See, JavaScript required to execute separately, guy. You will say, sir, it is executing. No, sometimes it is silent. Code is written there. Some force security is there. They are standing on the gate. But somebody have to call, no, sometime. So something by maybe calling phone or by some ring will be there, then they have to come running. So like that JavaScript work, you can understand as a security. HTML do some event and call the JavaScript. Fine. Like when a page has finished loading. So you are scrolling and page, suddenly one JavaScript comes that thank you, we are at the end. Don't keep me dragging to the last. Or when user click on HTML element. So JavaScript can read and write HTML element. JavaScript can read and write. Change the content of HTML element. JavaScript can be used to validate data. JavaScript can be used to validate form data. Fine. JavaScript can be used to validate the form data. It is submitted to the server. Save the server from extra processing. So JavaScript can be used to detect the visitor's browser. See, many times you may be listening that, can you write or my client come? Can you write something, something for me that who are visiting my website, I should get notification. I say, guy, so this will be based on the IP. IP will be captured if that IP have some login of the mail ID that can be captured. But how I can become so much intelligent that somebody comes, I know his phone number, name, and photo, that we cannot do. Or we can write something like, if I see anybody new see, JavaScript come up and take a photo. Then it's possible. So JavaScript can be used to detect the visitor's browser. Okay. It can browse the system. It can detect the visitor's browser IP. JavaScript can be used to create cookies. JavaScript can be used to create cookies. Fine. So lesson 3, syntax and rule for JavaScript. Fine. Lesson 3, syntax and rule for JavaScript. So what are the, let come further. So therefore, watch your capitalization. See, JavaScript is case sensitive. Already I told JavaScript is case sensitive, and you required to be very careful in writing the JavaScript program. If you write capital and call a small, its values you are not going to get, and sometime error is going to come. So it is normal to add a semicolon at the end of each executable statement. Fine, but it's not mandatory. It's not mandatory. Semicolon is optional. JavaScript and the browser is supposed to interpret the end of the line as the end of a statement. Fine. So because of this, you will often see example without the semicolon. Using semicolon make it possible to write multiple statement on one line. What still it will be required if you want to write multiple statement in a line, you can do that. Fine, guys. So where else did you use semicolon to write code? So fine, we'll see. So I hope you are understanding. If you are not understanding, you can ask me. I will be going a bit fast because I have to cover. I'm going slow today. Tomorrow I have to finish. So JavaScript is a bit bigger because it's a programming language. Also, you should understand it well. JavaScript code is a sequence of JavaScript statement. So code of anything is what, guy? One line is not code. Code will be multiple statement, then it become a code. Each statement is executed by browser in the sequence they are written because it is an interpreted language. In the following example, we will write a heading and 2 paragraph to be web pages. Fine. So in the following example, we will write heading and 2 paragraph of a web pages. So let's see. JavaScript allows you to work with 3 primitive data type. So what is data type? This question came today first time. I am taking class last 5-6 days. but this question never came. What is data? Data types. So I think Jivan again in the problem. So Jivan is going to tell what is data type and why data type. Jivan, can you tell me, or anyone else is happy to reply
The
that?
data types is nothing but integer, float, and to write
Okay.
in different forms.
It's a
Boolean
type of
also it
variable, sir.
comes.
It's a type of variable.
Sorry for
So in
interrupting, sir.
short, I explain that in this world, whatever type of data is there, these will come under mainly this. Other types are also there. And for your information, your name is what? Number or a string? Tell me. Your name,
Strings.
a strings. So you got 80 marks of out of 100. So where you will store? In numbers, correct? And you are absent today. So it is Boolean false, correct? So try to understand the real scenario where which data will come under what type. Fine. So Boolean also you understood, you are not absent, no? You are present today. So global variable. So what is global variable, guy?
Sir, it's present outside the
It
global
is
variables are the variables which are present outside, defined
no,
outside.
outside the program.
Yes, sir, outside the program.
So it will, its value will go to the take it a smart. Where it will go? No, in the program only, guy. Maybe from one program, suppose a project is there, so its value can go from one page to another page. Fine. And what I have to say, like, it will be not like we will be writing some functions and we will be declaring some variable inside the function. So variable, what we will be declaring inside the function, its value will exist only within the function, not throughout the program. One program can have 100 functions. So if some variable is there, we can use call in any function so that you can understand a global variable. It will not go out of the program, correct? Its value will be within the program, but it will be not limited to a particular loop or a function. Fine. You are writing some for loop and you declare some variable inside the for loop. Then its value will be within that for loop, not throughout the. So if any variable value is throughout the program, that is global variable, and which is having only within the function or loop, that is local variable. Clear? Let's move further. So I had started executing one program which was using operators. So what are the type of operator? Arithmetic operators, comparison operator, logical or relational operator, assignment operator, conditional or ternary operator. So any of you guys have any time used assignment operator? Jivan, have you used?
Yes.
Yes. So
Yes,
yes,
sir, we have used to
yeah,
calculate
x is
values.
equal to 2 means it is a assignment
Yeah.
operator. And many time you do multiplication 5 into 6. So that is arithmetic operator. Either you multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So that is, those are arithmetic operator. Program, this computer programming language came to make your life easy. So they will try to do all those works what you used to do. So from the childhood, you used to do multiplication, division, correct? So now your computer programming will do, correct? Comparison also operator will do. So you are eating also from childhood, correct? So now computer will eat for you also. Everything it will do. So arithmetic operator, you understood. Comparison operator, I am greater than you are greater than me. I got more marks from them. They got more marks from me. So this comparator, no, I got greater than and equal to of some student. So this kind of comparison will be required. Fine. So logical or relational operator, logical sometime become A or B. This is a logical operator. Okay. So logical A or B is defined that if anyone is there, work will be done. A and B means both have to be there. Assignment operator, conditional operator, ternary operator. So A and B, and before that we put note so that we can ternary operator. So I hope you have some knowledge of this operator by C and C++ or Java. Many students are preparing Java, sir. Job are good no in Java. So if you are preparing Java, you have book, you can refer from that. That will be not different from here. Either you refer book of C++, or if you have book of Python, you can refer here. See, some programming language, all programming language in some manner, it will be same. Okay, same kind of job for doing. All students are listening. All students should listen. Why? Because all you came to learn here and do internship. So let's see one more program. A script type is equal to text JavaScript document.write. Inside I shown you. We can put this, we can put paragraph tag, or we can put any of the HTML tag inside the Java. So JavaScript syntax in the rule assign. So assignment 2, fine. So JavaScript block, JavaScript statement can be grouped together in block. Block start with a left curly bracket, and it will end with right curly bracket. Any programming language block does like this, uses the same bracket, correct? So here also same. The purpose of the block is to make the sequence of a statement execute together. Fine. The following example will write a heading in 2 paragraphs to a web page. Fine. So let's see. So document.write. Very simple program. Nothing special. Save your file as java block.html. You can save and you can execute. So whether it is going to execute, guy, without HTML, no. Sometime I can give this. So you have to apply brain that this have to come inside a HTML program, and HTML program will have header section and footer section. Fine. So this example above is not very useful. It is just demonstration of the use of a block. So inside the block we executed multiple statement. Inside this block we executed multiple statement. So in Java, any programming language required comment, guy. So we will comment how, like C++ comment or Java comment or C# comment. We will do comment here. Fine. So why do comment? Because comment make the program informative. In company, you do some logic, you derive some logic, and tomorrow you leave the company. So other programmer come because project will be working for years and years. It's not like that when you leave the company, company is going to destroy the program. So write a heading. This is a comment, and comment is not executed by programming language. Fine. Comment will be not read by the compiler. Comment will be not displayed in the output. It will be for help of programmer. If any programmer read it, they can understand why this was written. Okay. So you should know, you should have a practice of writing comment. So algebra basic, do you remember that letter like X could be used to hold a value, variable?
Yes,
These letter are called variable, and variable can be used to hold value. X is equal to 5. Assignment operator came here, or expression Z is equal to X plus Y. So here assignment operators, sometime you will use multiple operator together plus arithmetic operator, both came. First arithmetic operator will get executed, it will does the addition, and then the added value will be assigned to Z. as with the algebra, JavaScript variable are used to hold value or expressions. So variable can have shortcut name like x, or you can give a long name, okay, informative name. Rules for JavaScript variable name. So like C and C++ or Java have variable name, naming convention. So what is the naming convention? See, G1 name from today is 1 G1. So is it good? No. Name of any person should be from start alphabet. Any one name is there, 1, 2, 3, something? No. But in the last, or especially in the address in all area and all it comes, but person name will be never stand with number. Fine. Variable name must begin with a letter or underscore character is allowed. Fine. JavaScript is case sensitive, variable name are case sensitive. Already we declared many times. So here another program is there, or you can say we can make it assignment. But if program I give, what is the assignment? So here guy, be inside the HTML program, we declared a script type JavaScript, and we have variable where. How we declare variable? Using the keyword where first name. First name be assigned Hedge. Document.write first name. Document.write BR. So it is going to give some space or new line. Break first name Tove. So like that, few program execution is there. This is not very difficult. Paragraph is there. Declare a variable against value. It is display the value changes. So fine. You understood this program. Nobody will have problem. Next, it is going to come conditional statement. So what you mean by conditional statement, guy? What you mean by conditional statement? Which control the flow of program, which control the flow of program execution. If all students are present, class is going to happen, else class will be suspended. So this is a if and else. It will control the class execution. If A is present, else something. If and so, if it is a if statement, if and else statement. If else, multiple time you required to do. Multiple time you required to do. Use this statement to select one or many block of code to be executed. So also some switch statement is there. We are going to see the usage of these all today. Okay. Next 10 minutes, I will finish at least this much. So I hope you all have some knowledge of this kind of a statement. Correct? So if I go fast, there will be no problem. So how will be the syntax if A is equal to 100? So code will write, congratulations, you top in the class. So A, suppose it is a marks, or X, suppose you a marks, X is equal to 100, or you declare a variable marks itself. Fine. So this is the syntax of if statement. Note that if is written in lower case, letter using upper letter if will generate a JavaScript error. You cannot write if, sir, it is same no English if I write capital or small, no. If you have to write in a small and condition you have to put. See, a small difference will be there, guy. But you have to keep in mind, and with the execution of your program, your hand will get set how to write the code of this JavaScript. Fine. So let's come to the next. So write a good morning greeting if the time is less than 10. So one program we are going to plan, one program we are going to plan, guy. So whatever we will write, see, this program is going to be from a HTML. but HTML will not understand. So we will start JavaScript. So inside, once we declare a script type is equal to text JavaScript, we can declare any variable, and JavaScript is rich in the functions and libraries. So we can get many inbuilt function to get many desired output. So while D is equal to new date, so date will come in this program, new date will come in this program. So while another variable we declare time, so D dot get hours. Get hours I haven't defined. It is a inbuilt JavaScript function. If time is less than 10, document dot write good morning in a script. So let do this guy program, correct? In place tomorrow we'll complete this. Now I will execute one program and then we'll finish the class. Fine. So I am going to execute this program. It is going to be a small program. Fine. So where is my editor? My editor is open. So here I had written one.html. One program I had written. Where it gone? Yes. So this program I am going to modify, guy. This program I am going to modify now, and I will be writing here inside the body section. So what is this program? We declared a script. We declared a script. Fine. Write a good more greeting program. So we declared on variable where D. So you don't what? You want something information in first, let execute, then we'll change anything. Okay. So D is a variable where we are assigning, we are getting the date from system date. This is a Java inbuilt function. It will go and read the system date. So out of that date, we will be getting the hours. And if that time is less than 10, then good morning. So we'll see whether my program is executing or no. So my one program is executing. Let's close this program. Let's come here and run this program. So this program is running. No output is coming. So can anybody guide me why output is not coming? So let's make this one reverse. Okay. And write good evening. So now time is more than 10. Good. So we will write good evening. We'll see whether it's getting or no. So refresh this program, guy. So now I am getting good evening. Fine. So did you understood this program, guy? So what is this date? Date is a, and also I want to display this date. Okay. I also want to display the date. How will display? So date came, but now my output is complicated. So document.write, I am going to also today date is colon. So after this document.write, Here I am going to take BR tag. Here I am going to take BR tag. Fine. And good evening. So now we'll see the output. So today date is Monday, August 21st. This one 18 GMT India standard. Is it correct date and time, guy? So you don't want so much big. So there will be inbuilt function. I don't know. Sort date. It may give error. Given error. So there are inbuilt function. We should know different function of JavaScript, and we can get different desired output. So we are getting date. So here we can display using format. So it will give error. Fine. So this is a small program where we are able to write. So now I am so how this program is working, time we are getting. So time also we will display guide time. How we display date na? We will display time. So I think you are not getting late to join the function, guy. So you wait 2 minutes, okay? In place of date now, I will display time. Time is a variable we have declared. We'll see what time is coming. So good evening, time is coming 18, means 24-hour format, okay? 18, it's coming means 18:31. Minute is not coming, so for that you require get hours. So what you can do? So here you can make like that, greater than 18, then say good evening. So then what it is saying? So nothing is coming here. Why? So greater than equal to will use. Then you see, so output is coming, good evening is coming. Okay. So time minute is not coming, get hour. So there will be some inbuilt function to get the minute also. You get minutes. Millisecond, no. Get minutes. Get month also is there. So it will be not D, it will be DM. Suppose the variable I declared, oh no, it will be D. So time it will be minute. Fine. Minute. Min is a keyword. MIN. This. Now what I can do, I can put in this condition, or first we can display here. In place of hours, time, date, time is there. If I display this minute, I can see what is minute coming. So minute is coming 34. Okay. And here now in condition, I put that. In condition, I put that. See. In this condition, I can put minute. Fine. And I put that greater than 30. Write this good evening. Now time to stop class. Fine. Save this program and execute this. Now time to stop. So thank you guys. Thanks for your time. I hope who given more time. Tomorrow I will meet and I will send you few program. You will start executing JavaScript program, and will also guide tomorrow how we can use JavaScript in our HTML program or in your biodata or your biodata. Suppose you are creating biodata and somebody is viewing biodata. After a few seconds of time, it should come that did you like my program, rate me, or many things can be pop up. Okay. So tomorrow we'll learn more about JavaScript and also about the more further on the if and else statement, switch statement, loop, and many more things. So thank you. Thanks for time. Tomorrow we will meet at the same time.